Я считаю, что Kingdom Come сегодня лучшее лекарство от бессонницы. Поэтому всем добрый вечер, добрый день. Погнали играть в видеоигру.
If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you. Sure, I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never... Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskovitz. Oh.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods. And when we need something else, mostly I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Sometimes folk come here to...
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trotsky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen.
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod, but
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semin's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band. Farewell, my friend.
All done.
God, thank you kindly. I'll sleep easier now.
What about those armed men?
Damned if I know.
How come you live out...
That's just...
Ah. Can you tell me...
What can I... The village of... And to the north of... There's no love lost.
Well, I don't suppose...
It ain't far from the big... Then there's but Pavlena. Take care now.
Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. But that's nonsense. Toth is in and Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's... It was dark.
I saw him, the bastard.
Yes. We'll surely get him one. You're still my protector, though.
Thanks.
Oh, as do I. Come on. Let's get going.
hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa. Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am? No, we fucking don't! I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai! Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. Envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me! No, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Oh, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Oh, we could track down those bandits and get our letter back. With that, they'd have to let us in.
How do you intend to do that? Ask them nicely. Please, kind bandits, pretty please, can we have our letter back? Or do you want to charge at them in these rags and hope our stink knocks them out, eh?
They're very droll. No, I was thinking more like finding their camp and sneaking in, stealthily. Find out where they put the letter, grab it, and vanish before they even know we were there.
Are you dreaming? What kind of chance do you think we'd have?
Quite a strong one. Maybe.
Bollocks, old pal.
Well, what else do you want to do? Go back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
It's not your fault they died. Don't blame yourself.
We have to take care of their bodies at least. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it?
That's that woman from the pond.
Or the one you gave us away for?
Quite bear of that witch. Wench!
What I tell you?
Feisty.
What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I hear one of them nomads is an acrobat who did all...
Him and his men were...
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Stop getting in my way.
Blacksmith. I'm more work at the mill.
Go and sit down.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy. and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. For sure, it's less daunting work than...
It's like it or not. You can't... Is that...
All right.
Glad to hear it. Where are you actually from?
From far away.
I ain't been further than... But I know this...
Where do you want the sack?
To the pantry. That's what I'd split the work with your pal if I was...
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscoville.
You must be doing pretty...
I'd be doing a lot better if every...
Where's the pan...
Second door inside.
What's life like?
Better now that you and your pal have truth to tell. It used to be better. But then there's a shortage of...
I'm sorry.
Well...
Where can I find work?
First you gotta carry them... But otherwise you can find work anywhere. Try Radovan the smith for one. Come to mention it, he sat just round the corner, and that fella next to him is Miller Grazel. You know what they say about... Well then...
I heard some talk about some wedding.
Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's when rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course.
Who is this?
Can't you tell by the name? Old Jan Sameen is the... They used to be...
Could I get to the wedding?
I don't know about that, like... What's that?
Oh.
If you want to find out more, young Svatja there, he's a...
I'll go and discuss...
And careful with them sacks. Here it comes.
God be with you. Greetings.
There'd have to be two of us.
Going down nicely, is it?
I manage a pig that size on my own. She's strong as an ox.
God be with you. Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before.
I fled from Silver Scarlets.
Silver Scarlets?
Aye.
Bugger me.
He needs coin for his troops, so he goes after the silver.
Did you lot surrender?
He'd have had to talk to us first.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank Christ we've been...
That's because they have silver.
Good point.
What do they call...
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you...
Since you...
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things.
Bugger me. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my... Let's shake...
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my...
Oi,
Interesting enough.
Don't leave it too fucking long.
If you're after more than just brute force and fire...
Me...
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts.
That's right.
Everyone wants to...
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in.
Because you...
Of course I was invited. We're all just playthings.
Trying to sound clever.
All I'm saying is that...
Sod that. It's... Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be...
Could someone get to the wedding without any...
Someone?
Well, I think play of light and shadow...
What are you going on about?
All right.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on it.
I haven't been here before.
What's there to say?
It's usually peaceful.
You've got good reason.
That's enough of it. It's actually good to live in an estate.
That's true. Just a couple of villages. That's just...
When it's Aye.
If you can...
I've got...
Wait. There's... What brought you all the way from...
We were straightforward with you, so...
It's a long story. What I will say, we were supposed to deliver a message. We set up camp down by the pond. It was only through luck that we lost everything.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts.
Aye.
Farewell, then.
Farewell.
Cheers. How's it going? I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was...
The main thing is, she denied ever being...
It's definitely her, though.
I did get some...
What?
Von Burgov is about...
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we...
Calm down. Let me finish. Young Lord Semin from the... He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter.
Why should some wedding?
Because it looks...
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all... And that shouldn't be a...
I'll come up with some.
I hope so. You can't expect we'll ask the
There's something else we have to sort.
I noticed that.
And we can work off our debt. If we both do.
Lug sacks?
I'm serious.
I can't work.
It'll be done in a jiff.
That's not the point. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, as if the disgrace at the...
You know, sir, not everyone is born with... So you should be able...
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic...
Not so far. Oratoris, Laboratoris, the pleb, and Bellatoris. Now, so if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitch...
So,
But it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're a bit pure blood. In short...
I'm going then.
Ah, well, if it makes... That's it. But above all, once we're out, as soon as we have at least some gear, although, if you think about the 3 states...
How generous.
I know, my...
The clearer it is to me.
I'd like to ask... About that...
Drop by.
Or attack off Smith.
First, I have to settle our debt.
God,
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting God grant you health.
Something.
You know what? I've had enough of your bullocks. Sit down and shut your mouth, or I'll shut.
Bottoms up.
Apprentice.
Certainly did not.
People are asking me if you're looking for help. But they are
Now ignore those people. We don't let them prov...
I'm perfectly calm. Keep working and...
has a good head on his shoulders. And most
Don't say another word.
Henry, stop lecturing me like...
I'm going for...
No, I couldn't. Give it your all.
that way
What's
you'll
your
keep
name
an eye
again?
on the lad, and you'll
even have someone to carry you home.
You just made that up.
I certainly did not.
Yes, you did. I never heard of any Perkstein in all my years.
I'm not surprised. You're just a village yokel.
How dare you? I'm the son of the bailiff.
Well, that's just it. Some noble was resting under it.
You ain't got no proof to back up what you say.
Proof?
All the more reason
You
to
want
leave
proof?
it be, no?
Aye.
But the
Right.
weather had been stormy
Listen to
for
this.
a few days.
Ei
So one
incumbit
of the branches
probatio,
snapped and
qui
fell off.
dicit
Nothing
non
happened
qui
to the noble,
negat.
but it
Is
broke
that
his
supposed to be
horse's back.
Latin?
And that pissed
Clever
him off and he
you.
wants his revenge.
Do you know
He
what it
complained to the
means?
bailiff.
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is
There'll
on the
be
one who
nothing nice
declares,
left here at this
not
rate.
on the one who denies. So you
When's the
see,
last time you
I
saw
speak
the
Latin.
bailiff get
I've just proven to
anything
you that
done
I'm a
on?
nobleman.
That tree will
You've
still be
proved
here
fuck all.
long after we-
Remembering some words you heard in church doesn't make you a nobleman. I heard about the attack by the pond, actually. I heard it was a massacre, and none of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the two of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men.
Because you've got no way of proving
Everything. How hard is that to understand?
What if you're
right,
one of those
but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it until
Am I supposed to open?
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a miller.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you
Believe what you like. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults.
You want to come to the wedding, do you? I'll give you a piece of it. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll see the glorious occasion.
I am.
I am Sir Hans Capon. You're starting to bore me.
No apology then.
Oh.
That's enough.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend.
I give you a chance to apologize. Get ready to pick up your...
Oh.
You scum!
Stab him! Here he is! Yeah! Don't spare him!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
I'll be here to a bloody pop!
Don't be German.
You're no match for us! Let him
You want
have
to
it.
try me?
Take that! Nice hit! You should have stayed out of it!
I'll kill you!
Let him have it!
You leave me no other choice. No chance.
Socks with him!
I'll fucking pay you back.
Let him have it!
I'm all yours.
You dead, you bastard!
Hey, get him! Nice strike!
I'm going to finish you.
Enough's enough! Time to die!
Send my greetings to the devil.
Kick his ass!
Spare him!
Slice Slice him up! What's it to be,
It's
you
like this. You're dead, bastard.
Dead,
you worm! Hey! Now you fucked up.
You having a chance?
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Ain't had enough
Send
yet.
my greetings to the devil.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say. Just as well.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me.
And let him insult me. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play it.
I don't believe it. You tried.
Who else is? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep it.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto, Otto.
Hey! Vogel, Vogel!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like.
You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Hey, over here. Aye. You're in the right place. Over here.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well. Not many people can make such a strong first impression. But now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to...
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if you can handle...
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and...
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond.
Should I watch out?
No, I don't think. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other...
Hey, you.
I'm Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good.
I ain't.
Where are you headed? If you're only...
For work. To the city. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge with the city folk.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't, but I won't be troubling her lot.
Why exactly are you...
Why? I've been in the ship plenty of times.
What do you want to do?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not...
Don't get your hopes up.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of... I appreciate...
You're some...
Nah, I usually find work.
Then why are you...
Sometimes I collect her, but I'd like... But on the whole...
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people.
I'd like to see what they're...
You can go and see them.
Do you know where I might find a...
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay...
I'm not going near that tavern.
If you find some work...
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you...
The hell you will. Here you go. I'll skip supper.
Wow.
Yeah, don't start...
I'm practically naked.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed.
Ah, very funny.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin?
I'd prefer something a little more ordinary.
After what you did here with that friend of yours. But between the two of us, it's easy enough to scrounge up a shirt.
Thanks.
Just don't get yourself...
Damn.
Don't exaggerate.
Still.
There's a stud farm in...
And which way?
Southwest from... Once you see... Though...
I really...
Aye.
Oh well.
Don't worry. You'll...
Sucker.
What did I do to you?
Morning.
Look out.
And we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
What did I do to you?
You only come to me when you want something. So what is it this time?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked...
That's a serious matter.
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a...
It's a long story.
Sorry, fella, but if you were telling the truth, I'm sorry, lad, but...
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillar.
I can't help you with...
What's new in the county?
I heard some project the innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull off. Will they never cut it? And now I've been visited by one of the local... He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below...
What do you mean, more?
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a... Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have... And that's about...
That sounds interesting. I need to speak with...
With the Royal Chamberlain?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still in...
And where do I...
Where do you think?
But they won't let me...
What do you want me to... I'm not going to put...
I'd like to buy...
If it's a trade, your best bet.
What's new?
Nothing special. It's peaceful here, and the war has avoided... Well, that's how it...
And what happened?
What do you think? It started with that nomadic riffraff, and then the wolves started to come in. Oh, and then our master... But that's...
I understand.
What do you want here? Why'd you bar...
Show me your way.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then, eh?
God bless you.
Oh, I just... I really...
Good luck.
I'd like to do something about that.
Gut.
Na?
Wunderbar. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Business here.
Oh nein, du. Was willst du?
I'll have a look at...
What can you do?
You can't just stroll around here without so much as a by your leave. You see, it didn't even hurt.
Was willst du? Sprich.
What? Stop a while, my good man.
God be with you. Are you a blacksmith?
And you? Gentleman's manservant, I reckon. Be my guest. I'm Yira.
Glad to hear that. From one black...
Oh, sorry, brother.
I love smithying, but I have a lord... What are you doing here?
Our forge has gone undone for. And these folk are...
So war...
Aye, well, that's just the way it is. I could do with a bit of coin right now.
All right, that's...
Great! I wouldn't be so cocky if I was you, though. And because I'm so confident, I say...
Definitely.
That's not much. Come back when you... I'm sorry.
What did I do to you?
I can't do this without a spade. What happened to you?
I'm in big
How so?
I lost a letter I was supposed to deliver.
Do you know where you might have lost?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Would you like me to help?
There's no point now.
What was in?
I have no idea what it said, but it was my master's.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been.
I don't really care what was in.
I have to be... I hope you find the letter.
Me too.
I'm sorry to hear.
Wait! Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punch. I can tell you to stop so you get why it's better for me.
Well, if you ask.
No way.
And if I give you...
At least I know you won't...
Very well then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I...
Ah!
Hail Mary.
It's time you all heard the truth. We've survived drought. We've survived flood, plague, and fire, and
Were you at the last mass? I didn't see you there.
everyone here knows someone. God grant you health.
How are things going here?
The land is good.
What do you mean?
Fucking duck of bastard.
Do you want me to help?
Trust me. I'll make it worth your while. What do you say?
Sure.
Listen up then. Those naughty Takovite bastards have this nice maypole in their village. They're so proud of it, you'd think nothing would teach them a lesson better than stealing it and putting it up on display here.
So all I have to do is take their maypole?
Aye, but be careful no one sees you take it, right? If they...
All right.
Excellent. But even if something goes wrong,
you want to
piss him off, you know? But remember, no...
Of course.
But go ahead and...
Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
What are you two talking about then?
Peasant like you.
Watch your mouth, you impudent dog.
Or what? You'll smear it with that excrement? But let's bicker no more.
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be
It's Henry.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico?
Oh, for the love of God.
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying...
To tell the truth.
Really?
Man to man.
Well, I wouldn't exactly...
Sit.
So, are you going to tell me?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of...
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his...
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple...
freedom. I think all the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where...
Aye. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He wants...
Alighieri, you dolt. So what...
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in... Those might be nice to look at.
My very word.
However you look at it, you...
And...
Clever. You... In short, just the right...
You might...
What are you after?
Enrico.
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer.
A
fellow who helps his fellow man.
If only you knew, mate, what genius...
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless hoe-wielding... That's it! Hark! Henry the Lionheart, the only...
A loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet,
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall. The carpenters and...
It ain't no use to him.
Well, if it were...
In our hand.
And it will be the torch lighting...
Torch?
It's a...
All right.
God bless.
God bless you.
The Lord be with you.
They'll surely fall my way now.
What game would you...
I actually...
Are you blind?
What would you like?
I'd like something to eat.
And
I'll just stay the night.
all right then. Pay in advance and no.
I'd like to...
All right. What can you do, eh?
What's going on around here?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So I hope he hasn't started. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but
You have a water...
It would be a one if you...
Where did you say the water...
If you follow...
And what did they find it?
I thought so, but...
Would you happen to...
They often swim.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above. I started talking to them and they...
Why?
They said a pack of...
Aren't wolves afraid?
That's what I thought.
Did they tell you where...
In a gorge, above the rock. If you climb up the...
Do you have any more?
By the way, we've...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on then other blokes from the... And that's...
Thanks, Inky. Excuse me, I'm looking...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got...
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper. And then he found some lads who...
What do you mean by that?
Because they're right ruffians who are still birds of a feather, right?
Tell me more about...
It's really quite simple. Our first fighter is Hans, a local musician. Then we have Bohun and...
What's going on?
We...
Thanks, Inky.
I'll be right there.
What will it be?
I'd like to try...
Wine? If you don't, maybe.
Fine. I'll... What's going on?
We...
That sounds...
It act then up, and that's...
Thanks, Inky. I'd like to try...
Wine? If you don't, maybe.
I prefer...
I see, but a...
Greetings. What would you like?
My body is...
Sir.
Prepare me a...
All right.
Nah, that's...
I'm offering.
And then...
Greetings.
Greetings to you. Welcome.
I'm Henry.
No.
Well, you've got a job.
Honest looking.
Yes.
You envy me.
Of course.
Wow. And now you're here.
You're selling something?
Of course.
Gifts from heaven?
Just what I said. When folks go home from from time, all nice stuff.
Show me your way.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing. I can't go any further. It's too deep. A nice place. Too bad I never learned to fish.
What the fuck is this supposed?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a... You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
You've no chance against me!
Shut up!
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Oh, there's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite off. But could Mutt... I've been here. Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
It's not usual for her to be gone so long.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena.
I remember.
It's not like her. She goes to Troskovitz to see his old eye. I'm very... What if I know I'm...
All right, good wife.
Thank you. And you can look in the hut in her place. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs.
Have you seen it?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sacre.
If I were a dog...
Do you think he...
I don't know. You wouldn't be... Maybe... Take care, my friend.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Like she got up and went straight out. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? She's got unfinished work here. Damnation. Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. I had a look in Pavlena's place.
And?
She's got unfinished work.
Aye, she used. We've got enough of Pavlena.
She didn't pack up her stuff.
I told you.
I found a cap there.
You're saying she had... I'm sure...
I don't know, good wife.
Could she have found us? It was good to see you, my friend.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. Have you seen a young girl here?
I don't know, no, Pavlo.
Damn it.
If I may be so bold.
Welcome. A few myself.
Were there any value?
You bet. And for take if you...
And where did...
On the road, I can't...
I'm sorry.
Me too.
I'm searching for Pavlena from...
That herb woman, I don't know.
I wanted to... I'm not...
Ja, aber das alles.
Is there any...
Certainly. Stirring here in the village. We don't.
I understand.
So let us all.
So you've all
about the every time.
So the
yard. Mega.
Lord be with.
Have you seen a young girl?
Is she pretty? If she was pretty, so no. Farewell.
Greetings.
Have you seen a young girl?
I don't know any, but there's plenty of girls. See you later, my friend.
Lord be with.
Have you seen a
Young Pavlina, a lovely girl she. Try asking the woodcutters here in the village. Young sweethearts. See you later, my friend.
Scott.
Have you seen
Pavlina? I might have. Try ask. Wiedersehen.
Greetings.
Have you?
No, I. Farewell, my friend.
I heard you've got a room.
Aye, a lovely piece, God's true. Maybe he ran out of coin. The loot.
I'm looking for this girl from Jelly. Do you know anything about?
If it's a wench or
No.
picky, sorry.
Tell you what.
I told you, it's not mine.
But what if he never comes?
I said, do you think anyone would trust?
Come on.
Not this time, friend.
What do you have for?
It happens.
What are you doing?
Work, mate. Where are you?
What are you yelling for?
I'm looking for my friend Roman. He works with us in the woods.
I haven't met any.
If he's off again with that basket girl.
What basket?
Pavlena, her name is. Roman goes with her to...
My, that's a coincidence. Where do you think Pavlena...
Not long ago, Roman was talking over a beer about how him and Pavlena...
You think they'd really...
I took it all with a grain of salt. For Christ's sake.
Well, I don't know about Roman.
She might have done it in sea. Best to go and look.
All right.
Great. That is, you can go.
Hang on. You said you two were friends.
For one thing, I have... Whereas you, but me...
Well, I can do it. Like, if I'm caught there...
True enough. Here you are. This or after you search the place, come back and let me know. I'll be around.
Nobody home. But maybe Pavlena was here. It's set for 2. Freshly eaten. And there are the baskets Pavlena came here to sell. They were here for sure. Maybe they just went for a stroll. Dushko might know about their favorite spots.
God bless you.
I searched...
And what did...
Well, there's no one there. But Pavlena...
you're right.
It can't have been long ago either. Any idea where they might...
Well, they've got a favorite spot.
Where exactly?
There's a ditch leading from Roman's house to the... When you come to a place where the stream flows, there it is.
All right.
But, mind you don't walk into the middle of... Farewell, my friend. Praise God.
Listen.
Well, fancy, have you seen? Christ!
This must be the place Dushko was telling me about. How the local lads bring their girls over here. Christ, there must have been a fight here. It's covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe. This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well. Never mind. A trail of blood. I should see where it leads. Oh, Jesus.
stupid
this?
swine.
Someone must have killed him and buried him here by the woods. And then the pigs dug him up.
That fella earlier said he was missing a pig. If he went looking for it, he might have seen something.
That pig you said you lost?
Greatness!
Not so...
Bless.
I don't know. Never saw a young fella.
Christ above. That must be Roman. I saw him going through the glade with his girl. Oh, Christ.
Have you seen any...
Suspicious.
I don't know. Someone... That corpse didn't walk there on its own.
Hang on now. One of the farmhands came from the woods in a big hurry.
Which one of them?
Straw! That is Slavobor. He works on Yakish's farm. The big farm. Oh,
Who knows? But...
God.
Did you say Rome?
Aye. With that...
Pavlena?
Aye.
I hope not. Thanks for your help.
Aye. And if he really done it...
Innkeeper, a beer!
I'm sorry. What do you need? Hurry up.
My dog got lost.
I haven't seen any dogs just the other day. A shepherd boy from Kopanina.
Where can I find this shepherd?
Siegfried? He has a hut here in the tavern. He said what?
Do you know where that... Christ, there must have been a fight here. This is surely Pavlena's. A piece of her dress. This doesn't look good. If I had Mutt here, I could let him sniff it. Oh well. Never mind. It's covered in blood. Used as a weapon, maybe.
trail of blood. We should see where it leads.
Blood? I hope it's not Pavlena's. Oh, Jesus! Who's this?
Someone must have killed him and buried him here by the woods.
Ladybird!
And then the pigs dug him up.
That fella
Ladybird!
earlier said he was missing a
You
pig.
stupid!
That...
Great!
I don't know, young fella.
What? I saw. Oh.
Have you... I don't know. That corn...
Hey, wanna...
Which one?
You were...
Who knows?
God.
Who are...
What? Oh.
Pavlen?
Oi!
I hope. Thanks for your...
Oi!
Excuse...
Are you the one they call Straw? I know everything.
What? How could you?
It's no use trying to wriggle out of...
Shit. Fuck. It's all that...
Where is
I ain't telling you.
Don't try any charades with me. If something...
No. You're the one who will pay. I want... Go to hell! Oh! Jesus! I'm hit! Enough! I give up!
Had enough!
Enough! We didn't want it to end like this, I swear.
Speak up!
Well, it all began in the tavern. We were boozing with Yakish. He don't go to the tavern much, but when he does, me and my brother go along too.
Yeah?
When Yakish got drunk, he started remembering that it happened during childbirth. And to this day, Yakish blames Bozhina, the herb woman, for it. I don't know if it was really her fault, but the little fella died unchristened. So that's not right.
Actually, children who die unbaptized... I heard a priest once talking about some place called... Crimbo or something? And it's, Right, yeah. So...
When he had 3 or 4 jugs inside him, Yakish started on about how it wasn't enough for him that they drove her out of the village that time.
I hope for your own good.
No! Listen, my brother, Ota, he was always the sly one out of the two of us.
I see.
No, it wasn't like that. We didn't set out to kill her. Just then we'd lie to Yakish that she was dead, and he'd reward her. He's got 2 girls to marry off, and Marusha's a pretty one. Unless I'd done him a...
Oh, so you two just ambushed that poor...
We followed her along. As soon as he saw us, he held my brother by the throat. So I grabbed a rock and I never seen so much blood.
God almighty.
She was stunned when she saw what happened. So my brother grabbed her. We couldn't just let her...
Where in...
To the south of Zheleov. There's a kind of gorge there. An abandoned... What?
Both of you should be tried justly for what you did.
Kurva.
I brought you Slavobor. They call him Straw. From Yakesh's. Then Straw buried him in...
For the love of God!
We didn't mean to. We just wanted to give Pavlina...
Henry, is...
Straw's not telling the whole truth. He and his brother attacked Pavlena, thinking they could get something out.
Ladybird, come home.
Are you... I know...
What?
It's no... Where is...
I...
Take it easy. I don't want to do...
No. I can't just let you... I'll show you.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ah! Mercy! Spare!
Hadden... Speak!
Well, he don't...
Yeah.
When yuck it happened, I don't do it. That's not...
That's awful.
When he had 3 of... It was...
I hope...
no.
I see.
No, it wasn't... Then we lied. He's got 2 unless...
Oh, so you...
As soon as he held my brother... So I grabbed... I never seen so much blood.
God,
We could...
Where...
To this... What?
Both of you...
Kurva.
I brought you Slavobor, then Straw...
For the...
We did just...
Henry.
Straw killed Roman, but I don't believe he did it with evil intentions.
You'll be locked up in the rat house, Straw. Thanks for bringing him in, Henry.
I was wondering if you'd lend me your bullet when it's time to sell. Who's that? We'll see. Hey, you!
How are you?
Very well. Thanks for asking. Fancy a chat? Who have we? I know you're one of the men who raised Messalus.
I wasn't even there.
You'll pay for mine. Fuck yourself. A stranger? What the fuck are you doing here?
Is something wrong?
I'd say so. Let me explain. Hey, do you have anything to... I haven't eaten, and I know you...
Of course.
See now? Now. Thank you. I reckon I'll sleep well tonight.
Stop there! Don't come any closer, or I'll... Don't move, you horse son! Who the fuck are you?
My name is Henry. I'm from Skalitz.
And what the fuck do you want here, Henry of Skalitz? Who sent you?
Don't jump to conclusions.
Well, that's great. What the f... As if I didn't have enough shit. Kurva. I never wanted it to end like this. You gotta believe me. I just wanted to give Pavlina a scare, but then that fool Roman got... Ah, shit!
Take it easy.
Don't fucking tell me. How did you get here? My dog Bristly was guarding the entrance. And where's my brother? Talk!
Don't worry. Your dog is just fine.
You treacherous rat. You wanted to sneak up on me from behind.
I met your brother, and when he realized I knew everything, he ran off to the bailiff himself, rather than face me. And you ought to do the same. I've chewed up and...
Have you even seen my brother? He's twice... I don't know what your game is, but...
Why are you doing this? Why pick on Pavlina?
It's Yakash's doing. Bozhena killed his son. He was always on about paying her back, and he's got a huge fucking farm. He'd never give them to ordinary farmhands. Unless...
So you did it to get into his good books?
It was the only way. I don't want to spend my...
I don't know what more I can tell you. It's time for you... Look, let Pavlina go, and I swear I'll let you walk away unharmed.
How do I know you're not lying?
I swear it.
That means nothing. And anyway,
What would I do then? She knows everything. She'll tell on me and I'll be fucked.
Look, if you let her go, you'll still have a chance to make a run for it. But if you hurt her, you'll wish you were swinging on the gallows before I'm done with you.
Shit. Fuck. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Let her go before I lose my temper.
It was bad enough before a madman like you got mixed up in it. All right. Calm down. I'll let her go. All right. All right. Just take it easy.
You swine!
I'm letting her go.
Die!
Look!
Die! Die! That's for Roman! You bastard!
You killed him?
So what? He deserved nothing better.
No, you're right.
Yes. Will you take me back?
Sorry, but...
What's that?
Are you alright?
No, I'm just a few scratches.
What exactly happened?
He was trying to protect me, only that big brute grabbed a rock. He fell. I could swear he was like he was...
That's all I know.
So...
We can go.
Good.
Of course.
Let's go then.
Here we are. Pavlena's fault.
Pavlena?
I'm fine.
They abducted...
God almighty.
They were hired hands from Troskovitz.
And did they...
No, they would have killed him.
Yuck. I might have known he would. Hasn't he hurt us enough already? Isn't it enough that we have to live here?
Ma.
I knew it. Henry?
I'd be glad to...
Yakesh, for us being driven out.
And for
everything leads back to him, and we'll never have peace as long...
What are you trying...
I want you to kill him.
What?
Yes.
Bozhena... They hurt Pavlena, yes, but...
No, Henry. When Yakesh accused us of killing his... When they drove us out of... When we had to forage in the woods to survive and spent the... And now, when Yakesh... No, lad.
And what if someone then eventually...
Let them. I've had enough. Why would I...
I don't know. When is it gonna...
It'll end with Yakesh. There's no other way. If you think you can convince Yakesh, go ahead and try.
I'm not getting involved in any murder as long as there's a chance of... I'll try to patch things up between...
As you wish. Otherwise this...
Don't move.
Easy. We're just talking. How about you one accidental...
You think there's nothing... Who are...
My name is Henry.
First, we're Christians.
What are you playing at?
Her mother...
Shit. Cool. I just...
Take...
How...
I met you, and you...
Have you...
Don't worry.
You...
What?
It's... He was always... And he's...
So, it's time... Look.
How do I... That... And anyway, she...
Look, if you...
This...
Let her...
It was... Alright, alright, alright. Just take it easy.
You swine!
I'm letting her go.
Die!
Look!
Die! Die! That's for Roman! You bastard! Boy! Thou shalt not steal! God! I apologize.
What do you think you're doing?
Wait, we can come to some... It was just a joke.
Isn't it funny?
We'll see who has the last.
Look, I just...
Do you want to get the guards involved? Have it your way. I apologize. Ave Maria. Take care now.
When's the last time I ate something? When's the last time I ate something?
What is it you need?
Your farmhands murdered Roman and...
What?
Straw admitted everything.
Jesus Christ!
They did it to get in your good books.
My God! When I get drunk, I curse her eye, but I didn't put anyone up to it. Jesus Christ! That's the...
Look, I know relations...
Where are you going with this?
I understand your bitterness. And I'm sorry about your son, but whatever happened between you... Bozhena came very close to your farmhands abduct...
But I had nothing to... They did it of their own free...
That means nothing. They did it.
But that's not mine, and I don't see why I should have to...
Well, whether you ordered it or not, if you hadn't got boozed up and started spat...
Go to hell. What I say and do, what other people make. Bozhena didn't make any amends.
As you wish.
Yeah, you be wet. You'd better go before people start to think you're trying to steal something. So, you have a weapon. Do you want to kill? No, I'm done with this.
Bastard!
Hurry!
Catch him!
I saw
Go,
a murder!
son,
You
quick!
murderer!
Ah!
Oh my God!
What are you doing?
What the fuck did
Now
you do that
you'll
for?
see what we do with criminals, bastard!
You won't surrender?
Bleeding, are you? You should have yielded. Now we'll display your...
God bless.
Greetings. Servus, Freund.
God bless. Excuse me.
Looking for something in there?
Thief! A pickpocket's trying to take things from you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Greetings, my friend.
My dog.
I haven't seen just the...
Where can I find...
Secret. Here, he said...
Do you know where... I need it...
and...
I just want to...
It can be... Farewell.
God bless.
You'd better go before people start to think you're trying to steal something. Is that supposed to be a threat? Leave off! Fuck! I'm bleeding! What the fuck did you do that for?
I'm as hungry as a wolf. I need something to eat. I boiled that belladonna for too long. I need something to eat. really need to eat something. I added too much of those nettles, I reckon. I could go for something to eat now.
I apologize.
Greetings. Take care.
When's the last time I ate something?
Was möchtest du?
Show me your... Word about the price.
Oi, you'll convince. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Don't.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Cheers. I hope you have an uneventful shift.
Greetings, lad. What brings you?
Hey!
You're not allowed here.
Greetings.
Hey, oh God, what's that supposed to be?
What do you want? But make
My
I have a just
working on...
See here, he said.
Do you know what... What's going on?
We
That sounds...
it has in and that.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
Oh well, what can you do?
Another one.
Ah.
Greetings.
What on earth are you doing here? What's with that?
What about it?
You've got a body in there. Admit it.
I ain't got nothing in there.
Then what are you up?
Look, I mean no disrespect. So, thanks for stopping by.
Is there anything I can do? Come now. What is it you're...
But all right, listen up. I'm Bolek.
And I'm Henry.
See, how do I... Well, it's just to look for the...
And what is this?
The Grail. Christ's... The cup that Jesus... He served the great...
Ah, and why in God's name?
Because I met this... Oh, he wasn't entirely right in the head, but I felt sorry for him.
You can read?
Of course I can't read. I don't have time for... But I know a scribe over in Kuttenberg, and he read it to me.
Let me guess.
Aye, that filthy scrap of parchment describes...
Serious?
Well, I mean, not actually exact...
Really?
You think I...
Maybe I can help you. Bones, holy relics, buried chest.
You found stuff like...
I sure have. I've got a knack for it.
Sacra. Fine. The monk gives me this part from 2 magical mountains, like a thirsty... across the... There.
Let me see that part.
Here. Can you...
It looks like it's been... Part of the rhyme might be missing. Or maybe there's a map.
Of course, a map. Why didn't I...
Are you all right?
I might know who has them. 1,000 thanks, Henry. You've been a big...
Well.
Farewell.